Hello guys again. um, as always, thank you for being supporting my channel. I've been seeing a lot of people subscribing, so that's good. Um, Now you have a whole view right now how everything's looking. For example, this is the Milky Way, and originally I was thinking about doing the Milky Way on that side. By the way, I finished the dragon on the other side of the moon. Hopefully you like it. Please like and subscribe, okay? I was thinking of doing the same thing right here, but you know what? All these right here are mountains. This is a tree and this is a dragon. So now I'm gonna try to do something different because I was thinking about it. Like, you know what? What if I do something different? You know, what if I try something new? And yes, I'm gonna be trying something new. As always, I like challenge. I love the challenge. You see what I mean? Always trying to do a challenge as I go. So now, yeah, I just like erase a little bit of color over his face because I want to make sure I got everything down. So this guy I had to redo it again. I didn't like the old model, so I did work on that a little bit. So I'm gonna be working on this section, but what I'm gonna be doing in this section, I'm gonna be showing you at least 10 minutes of what I'm gonna be doing. I'm gonna be using specific colors. I'm gonna be using indigo blue 901. I'm gonna be using 905 black Nor. I'm gonna be using true blue 903. I'm gonna be using Peacock blue 1027. I'm gonna be using the violet 932, and I'm gonna be using Imperial Violet 1007. I'm gonna be using Process Red 994, a little bit of yellow with the golden rod 1034. I'm gonna be using magenta 930 and yellow 915. Now, why did I choose these colors? Because Prismacolor, as you guys know, they don't have the best light fasting. So since I'm not using luminance colors nor polychromos or Derwent or other brands that they have light fasting, I have to choose from Prismacolors the best light fasting. And this right here, these guys, they can, in their website, their see, they have it like as last light fasting colors. So what that means is that they're gonna last a long time, possibly more than 50 years, which it doesn't matter because at the end I'm gonna be protecting this piece like my life. I'm gonna be putting a lot of protection fixtures, varnish, and a bunch of other stuff that I may think about to protect this piece because it's worth it to protect it. Now, I'm gonna be starting on that side now. What do I have right here? I'm gonna be creating a different nebulae. So what I'm gonna be doing is this adding colors, because the thing is I'm gonna go for a different look, guys. I'm gonna go for a different look, okay? Different look than the one that I had before on this side. So I don't want to go for the Milky Way look. I'm going to create a big nebula right here. Now, how is it going to look? I guess it's going to be looking good because, for example, Milky Way goes this way, so that means that the actual sky is moving. And of course, I don't want to do black on the background. That's too boring, right? So I'm going to be going, as I said, really slow. So I'm going to be pressing slow, not too close to the moon, because once I put some mixes right here and I put my blenders, I want to stay away from the moon as much as I can, but I want to put this rich color everywhere. So guys, this is gonna be a long process. I'm just explaining you what to do because I'm about to go into the speed mode. So I'm gonna be talking to you guys for at least 5 minutes maybe, and then I'm gonna stop the video and then gonna go to speed drawing, right? Because that's the only way to finish this faster. And what I'm gonna be doing, I'm gonna be putting a bunch of bright colors, but in a way that looks really nice. So as you notice right here, I ain't getting close to the moon. Why? You're gonna see then, because once I get close to the moon, I start blending with my oils. That color can go in the moon, and I don't want that. I want the color coming from the moon out. So I may have to redo the edge of the moon again, but it's okay. You know what? Let's do it. So what I'm doing, I'm pressing. See what I mean? I'm doing just doing a regular press. You know what I mean? Like maybe 1 or 2, but I'm pressing down, and I want to get all the color, as much color as I can. By the way, I have to go to Michael's and restock my Prismacolors because I've been spending a lot on this section here. By the way, I'm gonna tell you exactly how much time have I spent on this side right here right now. Okay, since I started recording, I spent 31 hours on this section. So this section right here, 31 hours on that. I put a lot of details on that. Now, I haven't counted the time that I spent without recording on this section right here, so I'm guessing that I'm close to 40 hours total, and I'm gonna be putting that on my notes because that's as much as I spent already. 40 hours with the 8 videos that I put out, and also the time that I didn't record what I was doing. So I'm gonna be, see, I don't have a specific way to do it. I'm just gonna be going crazy, see what I mean, like creating a bunch of random packets right here like this. At this point, I'm just trying to get down as much color as I can, but also I want to make sure the color gets overlapped. Why? Because once I start blending, see, I want that color in. Now, do I have a specific way? See what I mean? Like I'm thinking, no, I don't have a specific way. I just want to cover. I ain't pressing too hard. I'm just pressing in. See what I mean? Pressing in, and then see, I'm seeing how it goes, right? I'm seeing how it goes. I ain't going too crazy. I'm just like pressing in different colors. This white pico blue, oh my god, it's beautiful, and it does throw a lot of pigment on the paper, which thanks God that I'm using this 300 grams paper, because I've been putting a beading on this paper. Now I'm gonna put this spider right here. Why not? See what I mean? I'm not doing anything special. I'm just like going as I'm going. See what I mean? Like thinking and then going. Thinking, I'm going. Why not? See what I mean? I want to create a nebula, and something tells me that a nebula doesn't have a shape. See what I mean? It's a bunch of colors together. So I'm just going in. See what I mean? Like putting colors here and there. Colors, and more colors. So now I'm gonna go with this right here. See, as you see, I'm staying away from the moon. I'm staying away from the moon. And also the dragon. I don't wanna go on the dragon. See what I mean? Like, I wanna stay away from this boy right here as much as I can. Now I think I should do this better, but I'm recording. See what I mean? Like I'm recording the process so you guys see what I'm doing, because I don't want to like do something and then you see, oh, I did it. guys, I'm just doing whatever I think is gonna be happening. I'm allowing the paper to guide me. Now, is it looking nice? I do not know, but it's okay. See what I mean? Now I may put some yellow right here. Why not? See what I mean? But I will do this, and then I will go with the yellow inside. A little bit right here. See what I mean? Just like throwing color, left and right. Throwing color. I ain't pressing too hard, but I ain't pressing too soft either. I just want to throw that color in as much as I can. See, throwing color. Now it's a nebula, remember. The nebulas, they have a bunch of color. So I'm gonna go crazy right here. For example, I'm gonna go like this. Now, this is only one layer, right? Nothing crazy. I haven't gone crazy, okay? So see, now I'm gonna go a little darker right here. This area. Why not? Because I feel like it needs to go darker. Also here, but now I'm gonna start going in circles. I'm going like pressing like this. I'm doing circles. So circles right here. And once I do this, see the other side, it start becoming more alive. So let me focus again, refocus everything. I'm gonna be stopping the video right here, and then I'm gonna go to speed drama, okay? So see you in a sec, which is gonna be a couple minutes, but a couple hours maybe.